Welcome back to the CMS podcast. This is episode 11, I think, of the. You know what? Hold up. This is a special occasion. This is a milestone in the podcast history. This is our first Pride Month podcast episode. So, I want to say shout out to the gays, the homosexuals, the furries, asexuals, cheeseburgers, helicopters, and everyone in between and all over the spectrum. Shout out to everybody. It's a great month. We're gonna do some very gay shit during this month
my
of the podcast.
my trans brothers and sisters in Christ, my pan loving pansexuals, my
Like them stainless steel
bi
pants, bro.
my bi curious babies. I hope y'all have a wonderful pride this year, and I hope the gay tooth fairy plants a rainbow dildo under your pillow.
All right. All right. Um. Anyways,
We need
how
to
you
act.
doing tonight?
Yeah, because I was about to say the greetings, the introductions. I am uh, existing. I'm just existing at this point. Sad that I gotta go to work tomorrow. We all hate those first days of the week, work days, but uh, I'm doing pretty good. I don't got any complaints. How about you?
I'm doing fine. I got starter locks. That's why I'm wearing durag. So until then, I'm durag boy.
Crazy thing about it is this man talking about his Starbucks and I ain't even got a picture yet.
I sent you a video.
Oh, but you remember that was the day that my phone was acting up, and so
Oh my fucking
yeah, so
I get it.
you gonna have to resend that.
Bet I got you.
But I will say today, guys, we have a very special podcast today. No gay propaganda today. No gay propaganda today. We're probably gonna have some next week, but today I actually wanted to talk about something, something sad, but kind of good. They're hopefully they'll get it done probably in the next month or so. But I don't know if you know, but a couple of days ago in Memphis, Tennessee, Emily Choppa, or as I like to call him, No Love Entertainment Choppa, um, he released a basketball court in Ridgeland in his home. I want to say home part of Memphis, Tennessee. A little nice basketball court, to give some back to the community. And some guys, the perpetrators, haven't been caught, and there's uh, no police reports have been sent to the news channels. But someone put some fireworks on the court and destroyed and vandalized the basketball court,
Mm.
and the
Damn.
the people of Memphis are upset with whoever these people are. Some of the news reporters actually talked with some of the people in the neighborhood, and some were saying that this was actually the first good thing that happened to the neighborhood in a very long time. Because some may not know, and it's primarily the people that lived in Memphis would know, is that it's not a loving place. It's a very violent and hateful place, and so the neighborhood and the children were actually pretty upset that someone took the time out of their day to vandalize this wonderful gift that Choppa provided their state with.
That's a fuck. See, what is the community predominantly black?
Yes.
See, this is why we can't have nice things. Niggas. Uncle Ruckus was right. Can't do shit with niggas. Like, I swear to God, you can't. Like every time some celebrity trying to do something nice for their community or just the community in general, it's always a it's always a huge kind of like it's always like a fuck you. Like even though you're trying to um spread well put light on the community, put a good light on the community, give something back, giving back. and putting something that could really earn the community more money. Oh wow, we got this famous basketball court by NLE Chopper. Maybe our city councilman can convince some celebrities to raise funds for the city. Maybe NLE Chopper can come back and raise funds for the basketball game. He invite his celebrity friends. They raise something for the community, a good event, and it just get all fucking ruined because some assholes wanna burn a court down with fireworks. Who the fuck does that? Like that's bro, who does that?
Honestly, probably some mainly CHOPPA haters. Because to be honest with you, CHOPPA ain't been seen in the greatest limelight
What do you
recently.
do?
Uh, People are calling him a hypocrite because there was at one point where he had a Light to Darkness album where he wanted to promote positive vibes and positive outlooks and everything because he was trying to do a new path for his music and himself, but his
Oh,
company wasn't allowing that. And so when he had when the Slut Me Out remix came out with Sexy Red, there was pictures and videos of him walking both her and Suki Hana like a dog by their hair, and people were calling him a hypocrite because of it. But he was quick to go on Twitter to say that, even though I'm doing this, I'm still trying to promote a positive outlook. Yeah, and now he wants to make the like his persona in the music video just a persona, and Bryson, which is the name of Chopper, Bryson and LLE be two separate things, and he still, makes videos and promotes stuff on his positive YouTube and positive Twitter, but his popularity already went down because that Light the Darkness album did it very fucking
my, every time it's like a hood dude that's not really like my thing. Let me say something. When it's like a hood dude that finally realized, yo, I'm out of the hood. I don't gotta be this gangster, a la John Morant. Anyways,
bad.
I don't have to be this hood guy. I don't got to tote guns and sit around. I'm young. I just want to have fun and do stupid shit. And I can't even do stupid shit without people being on my dick 24/7. Like, I have no problem with NLE Chopper trying to not do the whole gangster shit. Like he came up from probably a rough upbringing. Now he just want to do some shit that he want to do. He's a rich ass motherfucker. Like why the fuck do y'all expect all these rich ass rappers to still be living like Jay Z back in the day when he was like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was a millionaire. And I was still selling cocaine. Like for what? Like that's not everybody. It's not.
We all got
Like
to
that.
somehow.
I mean, you gotta make the person. But at that time, that was a little bit excessive, even for Jay Z. But my thing's like, it's not. I don't know. I don't know.
It's not
It's
worth it.
weird.
And but Vlad TV and Chopper himself and even other interviews viewers and people say violence makes profit. That's all the music industry wants. They don't care about happiness and positivity and shit. And they want that. You go to fucking pop, nigga. Go
Absurd.
to
You're not wrong. Not wrong.
go to pop if you
Like,
want positivity.
I think I hate him
We as
because
the
it just
black
makes
community,
no,
go
it's
ahead
not
and
even
say it.
no, it's not even that. Well, in this case, it's not even just the black community. It's more of like rap, like the whole like music genre and rap in general. And I kind of hate that because Dennis a couple months ago was saying something like how like basically modern day music isn't shit. And it's just proof like and I hate to prove old heads right. I really do because they always be like, well, back in my day, music was this, it was real music, it was real that, live instruments, all that good shit. And not wrong at all. I just hate that I grew up in a time where like older, we're like, and I understand because older generations, a newer generation, they think it's ass, experimental alternative stuff. To older generation, it's ass. I get that, but like, there's so much good music that came out, but it's sad that like
Sure about that?
alternative wise, the indie scene is killing it right now. You can't tell me that the indie scene isn't better than mainstream pop right now.
You know, I can't agree with you because all I listen to is people that don't even have a decent following, and so wait, isn't that technically indie?
Yeah,
Oh, well, then yeah.
yeah. Like pop would be like Taylor Swift, The Weeknd, Ariana, Selena. Indie would be like.
You can't even say that. You can't say them. I'm gonna
I
give
can't say them.
Bellis sewer person. Cos go crazy,
Sewer
even though
person.
he's technically a
Sewer
producer.
person.
So yeah, sewer
Sewer
person.
person.
Yeah, sewer
Sewer
person.
person. Okay. Sewer person. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I get it.
Uh, bro, if honestly,
Since we're saying sewer person, I gotta add in Quedeca.
I mean Quedeca, I'm fine.
Quedeca.
I'm already on my playlist.
Yeah.
Oh God, thanks so much. I recently just got into him.
Quedeca.
And Shy High. That's another pretty good guy. But we can talk about music on another day.
We really should do like a music type of podcast. Bruh. Dude. I think we'll probably do that in the future sometime. But anyways, I want to kind of want to recap and on the interlude chopper thing. But okay, I want to get off my point with music first. I'm not gonna ramble too much about it. Basically, it's like I hate that rap has this stigma that where it has to be like violent all the time. When originally like written around the '90s, rap was all about the politics, all about changing life, going from another like coming from the hustle, the struggles, and becoming something better. And you see rappers like that, like Kendrick Lamar, that make that type of rap, but they would listen to like a Drake or Comethazine or 6ix9ine or like they would listen to that than the more the real shit, and that's it. But I guess that's them.
But I mean, you can't say that it's not real to them because some of the people that's listening to their music, like you say Comethazine. Comethazine is a alright idea, but like J Dot,
I'm,
you probably don't know who J Dot is at all.
I
J
don't.
Dot, Mexican OT, what's that
Mexican
name?
OT
Nardo.
the Kevin. Is Mexican OT the Kevin Gates guy? The guy that
Yeah,
sounds like Kevin Gates.
yeah.
Yo, that's my boy. I like him. I
Uh,
like him. He's special.
Nardo with just like the people that rap about the street shit. Maybe even though they're rappers and making this money, they're still doing street shit, and they're having the people that do street shit that like that do street shit to get to like them because it's the music that they're making and it's the audience they're trying to attract. If they wanted to make music about positivity, I bet you 100% they would probably do it because most of the artists they do it. They don't do it. Well, most of them do it for the fame, but they do it because they want the fame and they're passionate about it. Like NLE Choppa, he wanted to make music to make it out of Memphis, even though he still raps about the violence, the walking around with a gun at the age of 13. But that was what got him out the hood, and so you
My
can't
problem.
really.
My what? Oh my bad. My
I'm
bad.
like, you good. I was gonna say you can't really just say that violence isn't you can't really agree with Ohead saying that our music ain't shit because it's shit to somebody else. It's just to us because we don't live that lifestyle. It's nothing to us.
Yeah, because my point is like nothing's wrong with rappers still rapping about the street stuff when they're not. They like
Dang, you could.
somebody. If your voice, okay if they're about it, not about it, whatever. My point is like if them saying that it can relate to somebody, and maybe it can push them towards coming out of the street, like maybe saying like damn, or maybe relate. It's music. It's all universal. It's gonna relate to somebody, even if the older generation or people in the current generation don't agree with it or whatever. It's gonna relate to somebody. So that type of music is needed because you're gonna relate to somebody. It's still gonna be a voice for somebody. So I get that. But I'm just saying, like, you don't. I don't think that raps have the stigma of like it has to be like violence, gun violence, from the streets, hard bustle. It doesn't have to always be that. Like nothing. Like what I'm trying to say is nothing's wrong with rapping about positivity from time to time. But I understand why a lot of artists don't do that because when they try to do it, like in early CHOPPA, their ratings and stuff go down. They lose popularity, whatever. Because it's like you this not this is something totally different from you. What the fuck's this? You know.
I don't like
But
it.
yeah, that's all.
But maybe we'll get into a day where flashing our guns on television and on our phones won't be the way to fame. But John Morant, that's the only way he shines. I don't even watch
Yes,
basketball,
sir.
but I know for a fact he's been on the bench all season. Mm,
No,
yeah, you gotta correct me, sports friend. I don't know this shit. I'm gay. I don't know.
you know I'm paying sexuals. I fuck stainless steel pants. So you don't know what you're talking about. John Morant, John Morant's a starter for the Memphis Grizzlies, starting point guard, best player on the team, franchise player of the team. So basically, he's a really big deal. He's a really big deal for the team. He's a really big deal for the city of Memphis and the whole organization. He's the face of the NBA. So basically, he's a very important dude for the NBA's ratings, viewerships, global in their global expansion throughout the world, right? So he's very important to the league. And to see him doing all this, oh, I'm gonna took my gun, and apparently now is a toy gun. His camp, John Morant's team, his camp are saying that it's a toy gun. Do we really believe that? I don't. I don't. But I guess it's a toy gun. Woo, fuck no. Like, what are we doing?
I mean, if the entire team is saying that it's a toy gun, then I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, it's totally a toy gun. But how about how about Ja bring that exact gun from the video? You know, the people they look at it because
Apparently,
this is why I'll
I
never
mean,
get into
control.
sports.
I mean, the controller. Apparently, they did take the gun. That's why he's saying it's a toy gun. But my thing is like, you can that that video didn't look like a toy gun to me. Like, I'm not a gun person, but that shit didn't look like a toy gun to me.
Nah, toy guns are actually getting more realistic. If you there was there was a story some years ago about a kid who actually brought a toy gun to school, and the gun looked so realistic that that either they arrested the kid or they killed the kid. I don't remember. I just remember. I just.
Only in Florida had ass.
I'll fact check it. I'll fact check it, but no, there was a story like that some years ago about a kid bringing a gun to his to school, and the gun being confiscated from kid bringing toy gun.
Man, this is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, nah. No, it wasn't a toy gun. It was an airsoft gun. That's what it was. Uh oh, but that's from this year. Oh, dang. Hmm. God, I wish I could remember the exact case. But listen, y'all can fact check me if you want. But I just know that I remember this case. We're just gonna say that they arrested the child. They they just arrested him. But no. John Morant, I forgot where I was going with this shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know where I was going with this shit. Where did I leave off of?
I don't remember. I don't know.
um um okay. So
I was saying, do we really believe that it's a toy gun? Because you were saying that it was getting more realistic.
okay, yeah. So yeah, no, toy guns are getting more realistic nowadays because most toy gun models or airsoft guns and toy guns are getting more realistic because the companies are starting to model these guns after the actual model of guns. So if you wanted to get an airsoft gun that looks like a Colt 1911, you could get one that looks like a Colt 1911. It's not hard and it's not expensive either. And if anything, you can get it 3D printed or you can paint it yourself to make it look like it. It's honestly kind of scary how some of the companies make them so realistic. And so honestly, I have no sympathy for Joe. Even if it's a toy gun, airsoft gun, or a real gun, why are you flashing it on IG Live, flashing it in the cameras? If you already know you're gonna get suspended, you're not playing for like your home team in high school or playing for like a college team. But I highly doubt they'll even accept that if he was even on a college team. You're playing for
Hell no.
you're
You get
playing
your
for
you,
a
you lose
national
your
team.
scholarship.
My point exactly. You will lose your scholarship. So why are you jeopardizing your deals for whoever
All I'm
these
gonna
people
say,
is?
all I'm gonna say, if John Morant was just the average like league player, the player that you really don't know anything about, and he wasn't like one of the most high selling jerseys in the NBA, he would have been out the league like dead ass. And it wouldn't even be it would have happened so swiftly. It would have probably it would have probably made you think that the league was racist or something. The NBA is a private organization, which means they have separate rules from other public entities. So they don't have to follow the same rules of anything of like people saying like, oh, John Morant technically did nothing wrong. He broke a rule that was in his contract. There's a rule in the NBA saying that NBA players can't do anything negative to the detriment of the league. And flashing a gun, looking like a thug, since you want to be hood guy.
Jesus, so
I got
aggressive.
that from I got that from a podcast. It's funny, but if you since you want to be looking like that, you're bringing all this negative flack on the league. In the NBA is a global entity now. It's not just national basketball now. You're seeing people talk about the NBA. You're seeing the NBA becoming more popular in other countries, and John Morant being recognized around the globe, and you're ruining your chances at being a global sensation. You're right there at the doors. All you need to do is knock them bitches down, and you're just fucking it up for whatever reason, like toy gun or not.
I think man thinks he's still playing street ball on old block with Vaughn's ops. That shit.
Hey, fucking yo, what the fuck?
I don't think Vaughn even from Memphis. They go,
I
them
don't know
niggas
where
go
the
get
fuck
me.
Vaughn's from. It's gonna be hella out if it turns out he's from Florida. They really gonna kick
They really go kick my ass. He not from Florida. That's a fact. I would know because I
you.
Kodak from Florida, Denzel Curry from Florida. Who else from
Accent
Florida?
ski mask.
Oh, Ski Mask from Florida.
Yeah, they accent ski mask. They
Oh,
like kind
Texas.
of.
Listen. All I'm gonna say is Florida might just be the birthplace of good music. No Tina Che, no Pete Lemonade.
I can't even name you a Mississippi rapper.
Oh, I could actually name you some. Oh, oh, God, Super, So Super. That's a Mississippi rapper.
Who the fuck is that?
He made a song called "Dumb Crazy." It's pretty.
Dumbass.
It's pretty good. Oh, shut up, Siri. Um, um, no, you should. You should look at him. He's pretty. I like him. I got a couple of songs in my playlist from him, but that's getting off topic.
I actually wanted to bring up a topic
Oh,
I found interesting. Apparently, CEO of Apple, Tim Cook, uses the chat AI, but but people that work for Apple are not allowed to use it. It's against company policy for Apple employees to use the chat AI, but he personally used chat AI.
well, chat. Chat AI for what?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. All he said was, I use it, but apparently it's an Apple rules that nobody else can, that Apple employees can, which is fried.
I can only imagine. A God can only imagine what this man is doing with this chat AI, and it's not no physical body, right? It's just a computer program, right?
Yeah, you basically tell it a subject or a text you want it to write. Basically, if you tell it chat the AI, anybody can use it. Like it's free to the public, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you can tell chat AI to make you a story. It can tell you can tell it to make you the best yaoi ever. Any story you want to, any horror story, and it will make it in the span of a minute, a full story.
What could he possibly What could he possibly be
Speeches,
using it for?
speeches, contracts. Who knows?
Oh,
Emails.
I never even thought of that. Oh no! So that man is trying to be a fraudulent. He's trying to scam people. That is crazy.
It's, allegedly.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Oh Lord, I love it when that word is used because we already know it's the goddamn truth. You can't butter that shit up.
No, we say allegedly because we don't want to get sued.
Oh yeah. Please don't come after us, Mister, Mister, whatever the fuck your name is.
You can take the pennies in my pocket.
Oh yeah, you can take the lint. I don't got shit. But since we're on the topic of CEOs, I actually got another topic that I just thought of. Did you know that recently the CEO of Twitch got on a came on someone's live, not live, but came on someone's stream. I wish I was better at remembering people's names. I wish I was better at remembering people's names because I would honestly be a better news reporter if that was the case. Oh, here it is right here. It was on I'm Dante's stream, so you know it was good.
But, Dante.
Yes, sir. He was on Dante's stream because I'm Dante was trying to figure out like what is Twitch's policy on piss play, and the the CEO was essentially trying to explain to Dante the ways he can get around, Twitch policy to piss on someone. And the CEO goes into great details and like even shows like with his hands and facial expressions like where on the body they can have showing it. Yes, sir. Never about
selection. Natural selection.
Natural selection.
Thanos was right. Also, speaking of Marvel, real quick, apparently Spiderman, the new Spider-Man movie came out, and everybody's saying it's the GOAT. It's top. Everybody's saying a lot. I'm seeing a lot of people saying it's top 5 animated cartoons all time. Even I'm seeing people put it above Shrek 1 and Finding Nemo, and I've seen it in the top 3 conversations with Lion King. So
actually,
I gotta see it. I'm going to see it this month. And if one more person talk about it and spoil something,
bro, I haven't even seen the first one.
The first one's so fucking good.
Listen, I don't be understanding how y'all able to just like watch these movies because it be taking me about an entire year after the movie is made just to watch like the first movie of if it's a series.
It took me 3 years to watch the first one because I didn't see it when it was in theaters, and I basically forgot about the last 2 years. And when I watched it, and my teacher at the time when I was in high school, he played it for us, but we only got halfway through the movie, and I was like, "Fuck!" And so I basically went back and rewatched it on my own. from start to finish. Man, it was amazing. Amazing experience, great soundtrack. And apparently, this soundtrack is even better.
Bro.
So I can't wait to experience it all in movie theaters because I'd be damned if I'm about to watch on 1, 2, 3 movies.
Bro, listen. I still can't believe they got Lisa to sing the theme song for the movie. If y'all don't watch anime, then you won't know who Lisa is. But everyone that has seen SAO, uh, certain my certain magical index, God, what other?
First of all,
Huh?
SOS ass.
Sir SOS. How dare you say that about that? Imagine if that was your last words. SO SOS is a trash anime.
SOS. SOS.
S. Shut the fuck up.
Yep.
S-A-O.
Don't have something recording. Go ahead. Let's start over. I was wondering when you was gonna figure it out. Like,
oh
SOS?
my god, whatever. Man.
SOS?
SOS. How dare you say that about SAO? Imagine that was your last final words. SAO is a shitty fucking anime. And then you just die. Like,
I would stand on it because the anime is ass. It's another good show. This is like most isekais. I put SAO on the same level as Redo a Healer. It's just not good. I don't care. Like the best isekai I've ever watched, well, the best isekai in my opinion is Konosuba. And that because it just don't take itself seriously.
Oh my god, Konosuba. No, it is like just like solely based off how funny it will, not how funny it would be, but how cool and funny it would be to get reincarnated and placed in another fantasy world. I think Konosuba does it very fucking well. I highly enjoyed watching Konosuba because Konosuba was actually the show that got me back into me wanting to actually get back into watching anime, and so I appreciate Konosuba for being the G that it is.
Also, I have a hot take. I do not like Overlord, and I'm gonna say I don't like Overlord not because of any writing or plot or anything. I don't like the ideal of the villain being the MC, and through his own logic, he's like, I want to make the world a better place by killing all of my enemies. That just sounds like communism to me, socialism to me. But that's just me. That's just the American in me saying I'm not with that shit. So I'm gonna need. Can't fuck with it. Can't fuck with it.
I mean, Devil Part Timer is a show where the main character is the villain, but technically he becomes a good guy because he ends up going to the human world. It's kind of like a reverse isekai where it's like he doesn't technically die. It's just more he transfers himself to another world by accident, and now he's stuck here because he doesn't have any magical powers to get leave. So, and it's getting a new season this year, and I'm excited about it because I ain't watched Devil Part Timer in a long time. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Any topics before we get out of here? Actually, wait. Before we go, it is time for our weekly segment of What the Fuck Did I Just Watch?
Oh boy!
I got some clips.
Where's my phone?
I need to watch. And a banger.
Is it the one? Yeah. Is this the one with the Bermuda Triangle? Oh, I already seen this, bro. Listen. I'm gonna watch it, but go. Yeah, bro. Yeah. No. You know, I need to rewatch a regular show, man. Oh my god.
It's good, but the ending is sad as fuck. I also had another video. This video is
I wouldn't know how to feel if my friends ended up killing my mom. Like honestly, I want to be able to make friends after that. To be honest with you, chill the fuck out. Wait, what? What the fuck? What the fuck?
That is not out of context, by the way. They actually said that on national
he,
TV.
he burst he burst inside of me. He was shaking, but my girlfriend cutting. Oh, what the fuck? Go away.
Also, it's a bit of news because I brought that up for a reason.
Okay.
This show was Undisputed, Skip and Shannon, Undisputed, and after 7 years or so, it's now ending because Shannon has been bought out of his contract by Fox. So this is another major piece from Fox that has quit or fired or been bought out. Because we saw what's his name, Tucker
Seth.
Carlson, and now Shannon. So it's just damn. But a lot of people speculate it's because of the shit that he was saying about the argument they had earlier this year when he was saying how like, oh, Tom, you're just mad because Skip said that you're just mad because you're not Tom Brady, and Sam was like, but I'm a Hall of Fame, I'm in the effing Hall of Fame. And he was like, so what's that supposed to mean? You're not Tom Brady. And I'm like, but context about Shannon, he's a I think he's a 3-time Super Bowl champion. So yeah, one of the best to ever do it. So it's just sad to see them go. I know you don't know that much about the show, but they were a good duo that complimented each other. That's all.
Just like how we compliment each other.
Yeah, but they argue a lot. They argue way too fucking much.
Oh, I mean, we're the same way.
Yeah, but it's not on camera though.
We
like,
try
like
to
they
do
like
it.
they
We try to do it on
yeah. But I think it's time for outros. So.
Oh, let me not. I did not mean to do that. Besides that,
Bottom Energy 2023. What?
it's Pride Month. We done already said hello to the lovely gays, but I'ma just say it for myself. I'm pretty excited for this Pride. This is gonna be the first Pride Month that I've ever really got to celebrate. I'm 21. I can go to these Pride parades, get a little wasted, try to stay away out of them dark alleyways, and then get my black ass home and just enjoy the lovely festivities that my young queer brothers and sisters provide me with. Hopefully, I won't get anything on my shoe.
I just like stainless steel pants. I don't really fuck with that gay pride shit. I like to stay home and have fun with my stainless steel pants. Pansexuals, bro. I know what to tell you.
I bet your favorite sex position is the cotton wire. I fucked up the joke. I meant to say copper wire, and I said fucking cotton wire. Imagine. Any other final remarks, my friend?
Scrub and rub is the best position for stainless steel pants.
Well,
I fucking can't sometimes. I fucking can't.
Well, then I was your host, Girder Belt, and he was my co-host, the Chastity Cage. Have a good one.